Yo, once again, I'ma fight my fight how I feel it needs to be fought. If you don't agree with how I'm doing it, you can feel free to share. It's a free world, but I'm not gonna change. I'll take some things into consideration, and I already have. But for the most part, I'm not gonna change in terms of what you're gonna get out of me on YouTube. First of all, I'll talk about anything if people request it. If not, I'm gonna talk about hot topics, because that's what people respond to anyways. There's no point in me doing videos that people aren't gonna watch or comment on. That defeats the whole purpose. And I do what I do on YouTube simply because YouTube is not an official platform for creating any sort of official movement. Now keep in mind, this is not an attack on anybody, but YouTube isn't the platform for it. I come on YouTube just to throw out ideas and to see what other people are talking about and have Starbucks type conversations. These aren't official conversations, man. These are stuff that we would all be talking about with our homeboys or our homegirls on the couch or somewhere else. That's how I look at it. You know, maybe you guys view it differently, but that's how I see it. If you're trying to organize a movement or set something up, you have to remember you have to do that in real life, in real space with real people. That's how you mobilize. I'm all for talking about what you do on YouTube and sharing ideas to try to inspire other people and get people to start, using their thinking caps, whatever you want to call it. But at the end of the day, that's all you can really do. Right? But I have a whole bunch of people come on and talk about, oh, you don't talk about this, you don't talk about that. But I don't see you on none of the other stuff I talk about. You're not there. Right? You're not there. And I'm going to go back to the whole point of using real life and real space. Like I said before, I feel like education is my fight. There's a whole bunch of fights out there, but education is my fight. So in real life, I'm about mobilizing black people in that. Me and my boy are in the process of developing a program that is meant to try to channel black men into college and in junior colleges into education, into teaching, to get some of these black men into the classroom as teachers. So that's one of the fights that I'm doing. I'm mobilizing people on that end, on that front. Yeah, I have other, there's other side things that I'm affiliated with, and I try to still support every now and then, but primarily that's what I'm trying to get through. That's what I'm trying to accomplish. That's my fight. So what is your fight? Right? You can't have a whole bunch of, black men sticking together, but, there's no clear-cut agenda. We're all together in unity, right? I don't necessarily have to be aligned with what you're trying to do, but if you're trying to move towards embedding black men, black women, or the black community overall, then we're together. There's no reason why I would conflict with what you're trying to do. At the end of the day, if we're trying to get to the same goal, then we're always going to be compatible. I'm always going to hear you. Alright? But you can't take YouTube and treat it as if it's going to be a serious platform, because at the end of the day, you don't even know who's who. For all y'all know, I could be a white dude. It is what it is. Sergeant Willie P could be a white dude. I know plenty of y'all have already said that in the past. Who knows? Right? So, I really can't stress this any further. All I can do is hope that maybe you take some of the shit that I talk about and what other people talk about and somehow bring that into your own real lives and infuse that into whatever movement or process you're a part of. Alright, YouTube is nothing more than a internet Starbucks cafe where people talk about hot topics. Because if we want to get deep and really talk about some solution-driven shit, we actually can. We can get down. But I can almost promise you I'm not going to get no responses, and other people aren't going to get any responses. Sorry, it's just the truth. It is what it is, and I understand why. I mean, how serious can you really get? What type of commitment can I really give anybody on YouTube other than I hear you, I support you in spirit? If you don't know me in real life, if we can't sit down with a pen and a pad and actually game plan something, it doesn't really matter. But you're more than welcome to come on here and share and talk about what you're doing and ask for input, so you can take that back to the real world and apply it to real life situations. Alright, so holla at me, tell me how you feel. But at the end of the day, I understand this is YouTube, and I'm gonna continue to talk about what I feel like I want to talk about. Alright, and if you're curious about why I'm talking about it, you can go ahead and ask me. I'll clarify it for you. Right? There's a reason to everything. I'm not going to talk about something just to talk about it. Even if it's a hot topic or not, there's an overlying picture. And if you can't understand that in terms of what I'm doing so far, then you miss the whole point. I'm not going to talk about something trivial if I can't connect it to a bigger, larger type of picture or issue and how it relates to bettering the black community, including black women and men. You miss the whole point of my videos, then we might as well not even communicate anymore. Take it easy. God bless.